Good morning. Good morning and welcome to day 12. Slept well. Delightfully low wind spot, which wasn't expected being up here on the edge of a cliff in a valley, but it was a really nice spot. Isolated and quiet. Had some people. We got in early, so we had some people pass us looking annoyed that we had the camp spot, which, you know, you always feel bad for because I'm just waiting for it to happen to us, but it was time for us. So pretty sore. I'm sure some of that'll wear off, but it's time for a zero. So we have like 6.4 miles, I think, to Chelshikesthru's crossing, and we'll hitch into Julian, meet up with Frog there somewhere, get some food, get a room. We're gonna explode out our packs and cut off labels, get rid of some stuff sacks, just find we'll have a little bit of time, so I know there's some stuff to get rid of to save us some weight. Probably not lots, but a little bit. Like I have a little bit to toss and a bounce that I do want for later, just not yet. That'll save me at least an ounce or two. So that's just kind of the plan. We get up a little bit later than planned, which was expected because we're out here, why be in a rush? But we'll be out of here by 7. It's a few minutes after 6 or whatnot now, so it's gonna be a nice day. I mean, just walking through this valley, it's gorgeous out here. We went to sleep and woke up with the sound of a coyote pack howling and yipping somewhere throughout the valley. They were decently close last night and this morning. They sound like they were on the other side of it, but as it is, another day in the life. Really ready for zero, just to rest up and just take a bit of time, get some stuff done. There's a lot to do in a town day, especially if you're doing media. If you're not, it's not quite so complicated, and I have one last bit of important pre-trail business to do, so I gotta wrap that up somehow and do some rehab care on us, deal with a little bit of pains that have been coming up that can be dealt with. So that's overall the day. See you in a bit, I'm sure, and Julian later. So, ciao. It's the first time you stand up in the morning. It's usually the worst step of the day. Wasn't too bad this morning, but we wanted to go a little bit farther last night to avoid this small 300-foot climb, which we are now doing, and I'm so tired. We really try to avoid first morning climbs because just it's a horrible way to warm up. You're tired, you're sore, and you don't get to wear it out. Work through it yet. I'm tired and I'm sore, and I haven't been able to work through my soreness. So we're both kind of grumbles. Not like bad mood, but just part of life. It's better than a morning commute, I will happily say that. But pretty tired staring at the highway that we're gonna go and hitch on, so just dying to get there. But just thought I'd share our grumbles. As happy as we are with this whole experience, and as happy as we are still despite how it feels in the morning, you kind of miss the morning grumbles and why. So there's that. I have a highway to catch. As we've been getting lower, we've been seeing more and more cactus and succulents, and I don't know if there's multiple varieties that look like this, but that definitely looks like a whole bed of aloe. We saw our first bit this morning. Running into a few other new types of cactus. I don't think there's any right around here, but it's looking more and more desert-like, weirdly enough. But altitude will do that, given that you get up on San Jacinto and it looks more like Oregon because of the altitude. Still just under 5 miles to go, and my God, we're done and ready for a rest. Yesterday my feet were like, okay, you need to rest soon, but we'll get you there today. Physically, this is a hard start. But with that, I'm gonna keep going. feels good. And just downhill now. Down we go. We still have like 4 miles to the road, but it's all downhill. And then to pie and coffee and not walking. Town is a thing.
Minimal rocks, mostly flat. This is beautiful.
So, mild update. It's flat! We're just doing the last mile to the highway itself. So, you were saying?
I've just been dreaming about being a thru hiker for years. And it's just super, I don't know, surreal being actually out here doing this. It just like hits in weird moments like this.
Still doesn't feel real though, does it?
No.
Not even remotely?
Not even a little bit. It's super weird.
But is it matching up with your dreams of years?
It is. It really is, because I knew it was going to be a fuck ton of work. And I knew there was going to be pain involved. I knew there was going to be like boredom and too cold and too hot and thirsty and hungry and eating really nasty food like this morning when...
You didn't have the filet mignon? You packed
this morning
poorly.
when I couldn't like choke down my protein bar.
And yesterday morning when you couldn't choke down your protein bar.
At least it's not pesticides.
Yeah, I'll be having some of those soon.
Gross. But like, you get to moments like this where like we just came down this big ridge and now we're walking to go hitch, and it just kind of hit me upside the head. Like, we're thru hiking. We've been out here for almost 2 weeks, and I don't care that we're going slow. Like, we're doing the miles. We're gonna be hitting mile 100.
We're soaking it in. We're saturating ourselves with thru hiking.
Like, and I'm sitting here dreaming about a shower and laundry and a burger.
God, I want food and a cold beverage. I don't even care what it is.
It sounds so good. And I just like, it just kind of hit me like, dude, we're through hiking the PCT. So yeah.
It is still an alien notion.
It is. It's super weird.
I can't wait to get to Yosemite. I feel like that's going to be a connection point.
I'm nervous.
Let alone when we walk back into Oregon and into our area and go, we fucking walked here.
Right. I'm just so proud. Like, I'm super nervous about the Sierras, but I'm really, really proud of us. And like,
at least there's no rattlesnakes in the snow.
yeah, there is that. I'm probably gonna scream like a little girl when we come across our first one. I love snakes, but I've never...
Yeah, she does. We might be going home with a rattlesnake for all I know.
I've never been near a rattlesnake.
Butterflies everywhere.
No, but this has just been an amazing experience so far. And it... I don't know. Little moments throughout the day, you just sit in there and go, oh my god, we're through hiking.
It's a bit nuts.
It really is.
We just crested a tiny hill and it's just suddenly cactus everywhere. It's really starting to feel like the desert we were expecting, but we are down around 2,000 feet, so a whole different ecological zone. Time to try to hitch. Not look so far, but so many cars that shouldn't be too bad. I have to admit I'm getting mildly weirded out just by seeing all the cars. They were a little bit startling at first. So it sounded like a plane in the distance. We're used to those, and suddenly there was a fast object right next to me. Totally weirded me out. So hopefully I will see you in a car and then in Julian very soon.
Back in there is mines. I'm not going to say gold mines, but they're mines that people are working. And that's about the only working mines there are up here. But there's a lot of them up here on this mountain, Banner Mountain.
I do know we're going to be passing some of them before too long. we've spent years watching videos of all this, and so it's, especially seeing in such a lush year, it's been really weird because it doesn't look like a lot of what we've seen.
Right. Well, you know, it was burnt for a while.
Yeah.
And it's just now getting back to its full growth. So, you know, all the trees that are dead, those were the trees that went through the fire. And 'cause we had our 2